Excellencies, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, with headlines on microplastic pollution, overconsumption and climate change, it becomes clear that the materials we use can have a destructive impact on our planet. The toll on our planet's environment is growing as more products are now produced by cheap, non-renewable materials like plastic. These products will be present in our environment for centuries, if not millennia, as they break down slowly into tiny particles that ultimately pollute everything, from our oceans to the food that is sustaining us. Researchers even suggest that the Earth is entering an age of plastic. Meanwhile, global carbon emissions are set to rise to a new record level this year, weakening the chances of reaching a target to keep temperature increases to 1.5 or 2 degrees Celsius. We need to rethink the materials our products are made of and look for innovative ways of reducing our environmental footprint by implementing circular models and prioritizing biodegradability. Let us look at the building sector. It globally accounts for 42% of total energy consumption and 35% of total greenhouse gas emissions. Making cement and concrete, which is the most consumed product in the world after water, entails substantial emissions of carbon dioxide from the chemical processes involved. Rediscovering renewable materials such as wood will be important if the sector wants to move towards a low-carbon economy. For way too long, the wood product sector has been viewed as a backward-facing industry whose environmental impacts are largely negative and whose economic benefits are dwindling as we move into the 21st century. This view is seriously outdated. In fact, many researchers now consider the use of wood from well-maintained forests as one of the most important solutions for achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. The production of 1 ton of lumber emits only 13% of the greenhouse gases of 1 ton of concrete and less than 5% of 1 ton of steel. Aside from the low environmental impact of production, construction wood is easily recyclable to make other products, and at the end of its useful life, it can be turned into fuel for renewable energy production. Wood can contribute substantially to moving towards sustainability also in other sectors such as textiles, where wood products in the form of innovative cellulose fibers can replace materials which come from water-intensive crops like cotton and carbon-intensive materials like polyester. So it seems we can and should build the future with forests, but what does it actually mean in practice? At the heart of discussion at this year's Committee on Forests and the Forest Industry stands the premise that forests, if managed properly, can provide life-supporting ecosystem services such as water and air purification, soil formation, carbon storage and biodiversity conservation, while at the same time delivering materials for renewable and recycled products. This is the key message of the Vancouver Invitation on Forest Products for a Better Future, a bold and forward-looking statement of intent to harness the environmental, economic and social benefits of sustainable forest management. I would like to express my support for the Vancouver Invitation, as I am convinced that forests and the forest product sector have an essential role to play in the future of our planet. But in order to serve this role, a commitment on the part of all of us to both sustainable forest management and to continued innovation in the wood product sector is critical. More than 200 government officials, representatives from the wood products and construction sectors and civil society actors from around 50 countries have gathered here in Vancouver for the 76th session of the UNECE Committee on Forests and the Forest Industry. The panel discussions that will take place over the next couple of days will provide a unique opportunity to explore key developments and sustainable solutions for the wood product sector, specifically the possibilities of using wood in construction and the opportunities for creating a circular economy. Please allow me to take this opportunity to thank the many partners who made this event possible. First and foremost, the Canadian government for hosting this event and for supporting this organization. Then also the Sustainable Forestry Initiative, FPI Innovations, BCF2, Columbia Forestry Innovation Investment, the Canadian Wood Council and the Canada Wood Group for their kind financial and in-kind contributions to this event. Last but not least, the University of British Columbia, the UBC Graduate Forestry Students, the International Forestry Students Association, BC Woodworks, and Passive House Canada for their organizational support. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will find inspiration on how we can build the future with forests during this exciting conference in Vancouver, and encourage you all to sign up to the Vancouver invitation.